Technology. My name is Asif Khan, and as we know, we are doing PLC training. And in the last video, we have already done about different type of projects and different type of instruction live on PLC. Now today we have to discuss about rising pulse and falling pulse, and we also discuss about increasing blocks and decreasing block. So let's start today's video. So let's start first rising pulse instruction. So basically rising pulse is an instruction which give a quick pulse to the output to the increasing block. Okay, so basically its instruction is just like this. The symbol is, this is the symbol for rising pulse, and different PLC having different symbols. And falling pulse, and its symbol is just like this, down. So basically rising pulse is used when we are planning or we are making a program for parking, when we are making a program for the pupil entering in the room or exit from the room, just like this. So basically you can say rising pulse instruction used for the sensor. So what is the main concept of rising pulse? So rising pulse, it gave a single pulse, single or quick pulse in the starting of pressing the switch. That means if I am having this switch, if I am using this as a rising pulse, when we start pressing the switch, it give a quick pulse and rest on 0. Okay, so means अगर हम इसको स्टार्ट मतलब प्रेस करना शुरू करते हैं तो ये क्विक पल्स दे देता है, देन आफ्टर फिर से रीसेट हो जाता है. मींस जैसे ही आपने इसे प्रेस किया, क्विक पल्स दे दी, अब आप कितने भी देर बटन को दबाकर रखते हैं, so it will not give you any pulse. I hope it's clear. So falling pulse, it give a pulse when push button release. So it give a single pulse at the end of the situation. Means if you pressing the switch, doesn't mean when you release the switch, the pulse goes quickly. I hope it's clear. So basically rising pulse and falling pulse instruction used for the quick pulse. So on this we can make a project on up by single push button. So we can use this pulse if we are making a project on the basis of parking. So we will use rising pulse. I hope it's clear. After that we will we will do these instruction on PLC also. So let's move on the next topic. Now next is increasing block. Increasing and decreasing block. Basically these blocks are used for increasing the value of counter, increasing the value of timer. So basically increasing, it is used, increasing block, it is used to increase the value, or decreasing, it is used to decrease the value. So basically this block is also used for making parking system. So instruction, if we talk about the instruction in Mitsubishi, so INC for increasing, or DEC for decreasing. So in these block we will use rising pulse and falling pulse, and we will also define, or we will also understand what is the difference between normal push button and rising pulse and falling pulse. So let's make a program on PLC, on software. So let's see.
Now I am going to make a program with rising pulse, falling pulse, increasing and decreasing block. So let's start. LDP X1, instruction for rising pulse LDP. Now INC, increment in counter 1 C1. Let's take C1 as a counter. Now LDF, falling pulse. Let's take counter DEC C1. It's wrong somewhere. So DEC, sorry, LDX2, LDF X2. Now DEC C2. So these are the instruction for a rising pulse, and so let's take without rising pulse LDX3 and increment block INC C2, and now I am going to change this one. That should be C1. Now let's take another LDX4 and DEC C2. So I hope it's clear. Let's check this program and we will understand what is the difference between normal push button and rising pulse and falling pulse. So F4, write to PLC. It's write to PLC, execute, and now going to, yes, now program is executing. Now program is write to PLC. In PLC it is going to the PLC. Okay, so let's check this program in PLC.
Now let's check the program. You can see the program here. This is our program, X1, X2, X3, X0. So now I'm going for rising pulse. I'm pressing X1. So you can see increase. Now you can see here, if I am pressing 1 continuously, the pulse is only send 1 only. Now C1 value is C3. Now I am pressing again, release, pressing again. Only 1 pulse will be transferred at one time. Now C1 is 4. I hope it's clear. Now let's take falling pulse X2, that is X2. The value of counter is 4 right now. If I am pressing this switch, the value is not decrease. So when will it decrease? Once I release the switch, because I have used falling pulse for X2. Falling pulse for X2. So if I release this button, so value will be decreased to 3. So now it's 3, you can see. Okay. And if we press normal button, that is X3, so you can see the value is increased, continuously increase. If I continue pressing this switch, value of counter 1 is increased continuously. If I am using decreasing block for X0, if I press X0, so you can see value continue decreasing. So this is basically difference between rising pulse and falling pulse. So I hope it's clear to everyone what is difference between rising pulse, falling pulse and normal push button. So we always use rising and falling pulse for increasing and decreasing block. So if you understand the video, please like, comment and share as much as possible. And thank you for watching this video. Thank you so much everyone.